All right, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. This is the first video here. Welcome to Great Wolf Games. This is Fenris for Greatwolf Games. You might know me from my personal YouTube channel. Well, it's not very personal. It's pretty public. But you may know me from my other channel, uh, Fenris. I upload games and Mac tutorials on there. But this channel is going to be about everything Great Wolf Games. Tips, tricks, hidden things, announcements, whatever the hell I feel like posting on here. So, yeah. So this is going to be, it's kind of exciting. This is this is kind of new for me. It's kind of Great Wolf Games has kind of taken off. Um, and I think it is time to um, get Great Wolf Games really off the ground, really get this brand some legs. Um, I really appreciate a member of the community who has posted 2 gameplays of Wolfspire already. His name is Game Double Tap, formerly known as New Death Gaming, also known as Michael Gray, I think. I believe that's his name. Um, he's awesome. I did not expect him to showcase the game, but I am very pleased that he did. So thank you, Mr. Gray. Thank you so much for showcasing a Wolfspire, and I hope you will stick around because I've got some big plans for Wolfspire. This has been my baby for over a year, so this is not some soulless slop. This is really a big passion project of mine, making accessible games for the blind and visually impaired because I am blind myself. I started gaming back in 2020. Well, I played audio archery way back in the day, like in 2015, 16, something like that. And I didn't start really getting into blind-friendly gaming until 2020, with the blindfold games mostly, and then I watched YouTubers like uh, Illegally Cited, shout out Jesse Anderson. He's really good if you want some accessible games to play as a blind person. He's done a lot of early access games. He even acted. He did some narration in one of the games, but yeah. And then I kind of kept playing games up until last year when I had a taste, I guess, for lack of a better term, for making my own games, and I kind of wondered how easy it would be to code and to, you know, do all that. And through some trial and error, I've found a system over the past year that's really over the past month, ever since May 17th. Well, really mid-May of this year, I've kind of really locked in a workflow that moves as quickly as my brain. So, yeah, and for just being transparent, I am using AI as an assistant. I want to make that very clear. I want to be very transparent with you because, I have honesty and integrity, and I feel it's important to be honest about what I'm doing here. I do use AI to assist with coding, but that is it. It does not manage my a community. It does not come up with the mechanics. We may bounce ideas back and forth like, oh, hey, here's this, and what about this? Could we tweak this a bit more? We do that, but I am still very much in the driver's seat, and I want to make that very clear. I'm not against AI. I think AI, if used correctly, can be a very wonderful and powerful tool. I understand it does have its cons, and this is not an AI discussion debate. This is just, I understand both sides of the argument. I'm not here to say which one is right or wrong, but I do use AI to assist with the coding aspect. But I want to make it very clear. This is not some AI hit generate and it's done, soulless slop. This has been meticulously been thought through and ironed out and fleshed out. The UI, the gameplay, the mechanics, the freedom first a philosophy here at Great Wolf Games, letting you play how you want, play your way. That is no AI can dream up that. So yes, I do use AI for coding. So just being transparent. I'm not taking a side in the AI debate. I'm kind of in the honestly, I'm kind of in the middle. If you want me to be completely honest, I think it's wonderful if used correctly. However, certain people misuse it, and there are certain cons to it. Like I said, I'm not going to get into that because that's not what this channel is about. I'm just being transparent, very transparent with all of you. So I just want you to know that the community management mechanics, areas, NPC characters, it's all me. It's all approved, tested by me. There is a human here, so it's not just coding on its own. I am definitely in the driver's seat here. I guess what else should I mention? Right now, Wolfspire is our only game at the moment. I am working on several other projects at the moment. They're not public at the moment, although I will announce them when they're ready to go, I feel that they're ready to be released. I have a Dragon Idol game that I'm working on. I have a card battler RPG that I've thought about doing. I have a lot of ideas for accessible games. I feel like we as blind people we have options, but it's always nice to have something else to play, and that's my philosophy here. Freedom first, especially with Wolfspire. Play your way, play how you want. What I'm trying to do is maximize freedom and you know minimize friction where it counts. Obviously, balance is needed to make a game healthy and work properly. But if players want to feel powerful, they should. And I don't believe in encumbrance limits. Right now, Wolfspire has no inventory caps. You can carry as much as you want. You can wield 2 different weapons. So yeah, skills and spells. There's forging mechanic. You can upgrade your armor and your gear and your weapons and all that. And yeah, if you'd like to stay up to date with us here at Greatwolf Games, I would love it if you would do so. And yeah, I think that's it. By the time you guys see this, I will have social media up. I'm planning on doing a Facebook page, and a group, perhaps, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Um, I am planning on. I already have an X account, formerly Twitter, so I'll be utilizing that. And I have this YouTube channel right here that I've created, and of course the grand poobah, if you will, the Greatwolf Games Discord, which is the home for all updates. I can be reached there. I am pretty active in the server. I'm very active. I'm very open. I'm very approachable. Give me a holler. I'm never more than a stone's throw away. You know, I'm always available. If you ever need to speak to me or have an issue you want to resolve, you have an issue with any of our games or a question, you come on in and ask me. Also, you can write in the comments here if you choose, if you like, or write on Facebook or Twitter. So that's the plan, friends. This has been Fenris here for Great Wolf Games. If you like what we're doing here, consider playing a Wolf Spire. It is free to play. There is no cost, no pay to win, no subscription BS, none of that. We're just a small team up here in New England here, and so it's just me up here in the Northeast. So, well, a northeastern U.S., I should say. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the Wolf Spire, and definitely stay tuned for more to come in the future. Once again, this has been Fenris here for Great Wolf Games, signing off, and we will see you next time.